everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing the What's in My Bag, the Commuter edition. I hope you enjoyed that intro. That's a little vlog footage from my actual commute to work. Some of it's a little shaky. I was walking along, so I apologize for that. But I thought I would change the camera angle a little bit, give you a tour of the bag, and show you what I have inside. So I thought I would start with an overview of the bag. And this is a Vera Bradley trimmed tote bag, and the pattern is called Ziggy Azalea. It is one that is being discontinued, which is why I got it at such a great bargain. But I did like it because it added a little bit of brightness to my commuting day, and the size and organization in it is fabulous. So one of the things I liked about this bag is that it is trimmed in black leather, and I think it makes it a little bit dressier looking, if a Vera Bradley bag can look dressy. And the fact that it had such great organizational features in it. So let's take a closer look at that first. I'm showing it to you empty because I think it's easier to manage, and then I'm gonna do kind of a reverse of what's in my bag. I'm just gonna fill it up with the things that I traveled home with it on Friday. So one of the first things that I really liked about it is it has beautiful long handles, and when you're wearing a big fluffy coat in the wintertime, sometimes the handles can be a little on the skimpy side, and I did not feel that way about this at all. So the other thing is on the front here it has a beautiful slip pocket, and on the back it has another slip pocket, but this one has a zipper closure. And then also at the top of the bag is another zipper. And I don't know about you, I've had zippered tote bags before, and sometimes the zipper only opens that far and you're like, I can't get in there. This one opens up nicely all the way, and the zippers on these bags are just such high quality. They really just open and close so easily. I love that. Then inside the bag, which is very roomy, is 6 organizational pockets. So I love a bag that has organization in it. The bag I had been using had 0 organization in it, so I am totally loving this. So let's fill this baby up and you can see how I use this bag. So I'm going to start on this outside front slip pocket, and this is where I put things that I want quick and easy access to while I'm on the road traveling to and from work. So the first thing that goes in there is my cell phone. I want to be able to reach that very quickly and easily throughout my commute. And to go with that, obviously, are a pair of earbuds. But another thing I keep in there is a little hanky. This one happened to belong to my grandmother. I have a whole bunch of these, and I like using them because they remind me of her, and they don't get all like destroyed in your bag like tissues can. So thank you. I put a fresh one in here for this video. Then on the back of the bag, I usually slip my car keys in. I did not bring them upstairs with me, but usually I park my car and then I put my car keys in here and I zip it closed so I don't worry that they're going to fall out during the commute or get lost in the bottom of my bag. I can easily find them when I arrive to or from work. It's just such a nice sanity thing for me. So the first thing I tuck into my commuter bag is a purse. And I know you're probably going to go, what? Melissa, why are you carrying a handbag inside your tote? And I'll tell you why. When I get to my office, I don't want to have to carry this gigantic bag if I have an appointment or if I'm going to lunch to meet somebody. I want something smaller and maybe a tiny bit more professional. So I generally keep this little crossbody bag inside my tote, and I use this when I step out during the day. And I don't keep a ton of stuff in here. I just have my wallet and some Altoids, and a little contact case, some gum, just a little generic lipstick that lives in this bag for whenever I need it, and a pen. So I do keep this fairly sparse because then I can put in here what I need for the day. If I need my sunglasses, I put those in there. If I need a little notebook to write on, I can throw that in there. So I kind of customize it as I need. But this fits beautifully right inside my bag. So the next thing I'm going to throw in there is some work papers. I brought a bunch of papers home and files home. I was working from home on Fridays, so those came home with me and they go right in the bag. The next thing that's in that bag is my commuter rail pass and my ID to get into the office. We are a secure building and you have to card into the building, into the elevator, into our suite. I do wear a lanyard. I wear it around my neck just because I find it makes it easier when I need to scan my Metro card and not fumbling in my bag to retrieve it. So that just lives there so I never ever forget it. Knock on wood, I've never forgotten it. So that's how we're looking so far. Let's fill up some of these pockets. In one of the pockets, I keep a small umbrella and I just tuck that in. I will say, let's just tuck that in there, that I keep a certain amount of things in my car that I sometimes put in my bag and take out of my bag depending on what's going on. And one of them is a bigger umbrella. If I know we're due for some really torrential rain, I'll throw one that's like a golf style, bigger collapsible umbrella and just carry that for the day. But this is just for those odd times where you get caught like, oh, I didn't know it was going to rain. And then it rains. Sunglasses can go in another bag. I keep this. You're probably going, what is this? This is a fan. And in Washington, it can get very hot and humid. It can be stuffy on the metro. You could be stuck in a metro car without air conditioning, and this is awesome to have with you. Also, if you're a woman of a certain age, this comes in handy. A friend of mine gave that to me, and I love it. So I just tucked that into one of the pockets. Next up is my notebook. This is a moleskin. I've been using it all year and the binding's starting to crack, so that's why I have some washi tape on there. This helps me keep track of all my to-dos for work and any other important information in there. I love this style. I just use like a little bullet journal style to keep track of my to-do list. Okay, the next thing is a little lipstick holder, and I put in there the lipstick of the day, and on Friday that just happened to be Urban Decay Rapture. I love this. This is a great neutral, my lips but better kind of color. I picked up this lipstick case recently from Lane Bryant. I like that it's a little bit bigger. Some of my lipsticks are longer and don't fit in a traditional case, and also a lip gloss will fit in here, so I like that. So I'm going to tuck that into one of the pockets. I also like to keep a little protein bar in there for those mornings that I'm running behind and I don't have time for breakfast, and I can eat this in the car on the way to the metro or as a snack on the way home if we get delayed and I'm really hungry. So I try to keep one of these in my bag. So the next thing I'm going to tuck in there is a pair of shoes, and I generally wear a pair of street shoes or a pair of boots depending on the weather, and save my good office shoes. I just tuck them into a little shoe bag so it keeps them clean and it keeps the inside of my tote bag clean, and I just tuck those in. So the last thing I have to go in there is a little makeup bag. And I don't carry a lot of makeup with me because I keep certain emergency supplies in my office, in my desk. I keep some blotting papers and some powder and, you know, a few other little things. I don't really find I have to do a lot of touch-up during the day, so I don't like to carry a lot of makeup. However, I always carry the lipstick of the day. I thought it would be fun to show you which lipsticks made it into the bag this past week. So that's generally what happens, is I end up putting my lipstick of the day in my bag, and then I add to it the next day and the next day, and by the end of the week I have a full collection of what I've been wearing. So let's take a look. Oh, I do also carry my eyeglasses with me. Sometimes by the end of the day my contacts are a little dry and I just want to wear my glasses home or swap them out, so I do carry those back and forth with me. So let's take a look in here. This is not a lipstick, but it is a little mini alligator clip for when I'm having a really bad hair day, so that stays in there. Something else that generally stays in there all the time is this YSL lip oil, and this is in the pink shade. I like this to just re-moisturize my lipstick and give my lips a little re-moisturization, so I just pretty much keep that in that bag all the time. Okay, so in here I had the NYX Butter Gloss in Angel Food Cake. I have the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the shade Mother. I also have this long-wearing lip stick from Sephora. They call it a cream lip stain. It is like a liquid lipstick that kind of dries down. I cannot read this color, but I'll leave it down below. This is just a beautiful kind of nudie pink, no, nudie peachy color. Really quite pretty. I have a Revlon lip butter in the shade Pink Truffle, and Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy lipstick in Intense Nude. Really gorgeous. The e.l.f. matte lip cream in Tea Rose, which is almost like a lilac-y kind of pink color. The Rimmel Exaggerate full color lip liner in the shade Enchantment 070. This is the Laura Mercier stick gloss in the shade Black Orchid, which looks super scary in the tube, but is actually because it's kind of sheer, it's like a sheer, like plummy color. Really wonderful. Good shade for fall. And then one day I was feeling really kind of vibrant, and I pulled out this Wet n Wild matte lipstick in Cherry Picking. This was pretty bright. I got a few comments at work from that. But sometimes a girl's got to do it. And so that fits in there as well. So I hope you enjoyed the commuter edition of What's in My Bag. If you are a commuter and you have any tips for me, I would love to hear them, because I'm always looking to find a way to make that whole process run as smoothly as possible, frankly. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and join me for future videos. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.